Hello and welcome. My name is Scott Hamilton and I'm the Senior Director of Philanthropy at United Way Waterloo Region Communities. I'm here to tell you about how United Way helps our community and how your support is crucial to residents in Waterloo Region. At United Way Waterloo Region Communities, we believe in focused, cause-based giving that ensures local agencies, programs, and services get critical funding to provide the services that our community needs the most. We are creating a community where everyone can dream, achieve, and thrive, where we are all connected and united. We're also going to answer the question that we get so often. What does my donation to United Way actually do? Thank you for listening. Without you, there is no way.
My name is Zino Ojobo. I am the board treasurer at Kind Mind Family Wellness. So Kind Mind Family Wellness is a culturally inclined organization that provides, that fosters and tries to close the gap in systemic racism, as well as racism on the whole generally. So what we do is that we provide counseling for Black folks and people of color when they come to meet us, as well as we provide educational workshops. So for us, one of the challenges that we see, that we experience the most, has to do with trauma in the Black community. Kind Mind started as a result of the murder of George Floyd at that time, and it was traumatic for a lot of folks in the Black community as well. But what we also realize is that even if these people have these experiences, one of the gaps that we see is that there is a lack in culturally grounded counseling within our community. So it's important that these people are able to get counselors and get trauma treatment from people who have similar lived experiences as them, so that they can meet them where they are. So this is a major gap that we have. We've received funding from United Way before, and this has helped us on our operational costs. So we are able to hire like an admin assistant, which without this funding, even the limited activities that we do within Kind Minds, we wouldn't have been able to do it. So we are able to even plan into the future because we get support. We've gotten volunteer kits from United Way, which we know was put together by volunteers in United Way as well. So all of these put together are things that we have benefited, and we know that without the support from United Way, we as an organization and the community and the clientele that we serve wouldn't have had any of these services that we put together for them. And if everyone in the community is doing okay, and if everyone feels like they belong, then everybody is doing well, because nobody wants to disappoint the members of their community. So the community as a whole generally is doing okay. United Way doesn't only provide us with funding, they also provide us with resources. They want to see that the money that they give to these organizations are actually used for what they said it was going to be used for, and they see through all the way, and they support you even while you are doing that with other issues or other challenges that you may have. So this is what the dollar or whatever amount you donate to United Way does for all of us in the community.
My name is Chris Prosser, the Executive Director for the Literacy Group of Waterloo Region. We have been supporting the Waterloo Region for 25 years now, and we support adults who have the lowest levels of literacy and essential skills in the region by providing one-to-one tutoring, or small groups, or short-term programming, all free to support our adults. So we're looking at around 25% of adults in our region, outside our neighbours, cannot access online learning. They can't access online services. And that's for a number of reasons. One, big poverty levels, access to reliable internet, access to hardware, being able to fix your own cell phone or fix your own laptop, all these other pieces that you and we can work around or find support for, but our learners aren't able to do that. And as we move out of the pandemic and we see that these services are going to remain online, or this job is going to be working from home, and as we see it, that it's a cost-efficient and accessible way of doing it, there's still a large amount of the community out there who don't have those digital literacy skills to move forward as well. But we're also seeing a big challenge in workplace skills. So literacy itself or upgrading your skills is very much a long-term goal for a lot of adult learners. United Way allows us to stay open throughout the year. Without the additional funding from United Way, we are not able to provide that sort of access. We always say that the biggest step to improving your literacy is our front door. Because going through that door and saying, I need to return and go back to improve my skills, or learn to read, or improve how to use Excel or Word document or something like that, I've got to make that step. And we need to be there from 9 till 9, so that if a learner is working, or if they can't get daycare, or any of their barriers, is that we can provide a service. And United Way allows that to happen.